Good morning and TGIF. It's Friday. We made it through another work week. Well, almost. I gotta be to work soon. We don't have any freaking hot water again. So I'm waiting for a service person to come fix that. Because I just got finished working out. I need to take a shower and get ready for work. Hello. But anyway, I wanted to talk about self-care. So if you know me, if you followed any of my platforms on social media, I talk about self-care a lot, especially for us women. So I always have to give this disclaimer, guys, if you're watching. No disrespect to you all, but I'm speaking from a woman's perspective. Why? Because I am a woman. Obviously, right? And so self-care is not selfish. I think that it's so important with women who are caregivers for the most part. And I say that whether you have children or not, you care about somebody, you nurture somebody. And, we have to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves. So for me, the things that I do to take care of myself are making sure that I'm eating properly, making sure that I'm well hydrated. I'm working on getting more sleep. I know that I need that. And making sure that I am being active. So if I don't have those things, my balance is off. And I know that because a few months ago, I kind of slacked off on working out as much. I started picking up some bad eating habits. And I gained some weight and I felt sluggish again and I just didn't feel like myself. And so now that I've noticed those things, I've kind of gotten back to having more energy. I'm feeling a lot better and my head is more clear. When I'm all foggy up here with like 1,000 things going on, yeah, that leads to emotional eating, and just not feeling great. So you got to know yourself. You got to tap into knowing yourself, knowing your triggers, knowing when things are good for you, when you have good energy around you, when you have good people in your space. Absorb all that. Soak it in. Soak all the positivity in that you can. Because when we thrive off of that positive, we start to give off that same thing. And you receive what you give. So you think about that if you are dealing with a lot of negativity, negative people, low energy foods, like a lot of fried food, fast food, processed food. That stuff is just not good for you. And I know that because I've been in that situation, and I know when I'm feeding my body all that junk, I feel junky. I feel just like it. I feel sluggish. I feel run down. I feel tired. So when I work off of that higher frequency, eating things that are good for me, making sure I'm getting my water in, making sure that I'm working out, I feel better. So if you feel like you're in that funky kind of place, evaluate what's going on around you. Who are you surrounding yourself with? Who are you spending the most time with? Ooh, that's major. That is major. Are the people that you are spending the majority of your time with a positive influence for you? You got to evaluate that stuff. Just because you've had relationships that have longevity does not mean that those relationships are good for you. That's as much as I'm going to stay on that topic, because I could go on and on about that. But positive in, positive out. Negative in, negative out. I want to keep vibrating from this higher level. And I want to keep feeling good. And you should too. Everybody should want to feel good. You know who wanted to be all up in my personal space. Oh, you want to be playful today? You biting my hand? Why you fighting your mommy. Look at him. What you doing? You wanted to play this morning, huh? Say hi. Say hi to the people. Say hi, boo-boo skis. What you doing? What you doing, my love? Oh my God, I was ecstatic when I came out this morning to go work out with my trainer. And it was not cold. Because for the ever since I've been working out with him, I leave out at like 5:45, 5:50, and it's cold as balls outside. So when I went out this morning and it was warm, I was like, what? Sprung, you finally decided to join us. I'm super duper pumped. Let me show y'all how pressed I am about Sprung. Honey, I done put the cutout on. I done put my cutouts on. Yes, I did. Hello, girl.